cross it, but it's not gonna be, you know, announced. I'm wondering if I could find it on YouTube though. That's the thing. I don't know if I can. I don't know how. Actually, my videos maybe. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know how. Well, actually, I could just go to the link. YouTube page. Copy. How do I send it to myself? That's the question. Or maybe I just won't. I'll just put it on another window. Do you have your window really big or really small?
My, I have you really big. I have you small in the corner. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean like, hold on. This thing is annoying. Here, I'll show you what I mean. This is how my screen looks like.
On the left, right?
No, the whole thing.
Oh.
So that I can have this on my right.
Oh, your YouTube thing on your right. Okay, and what do you want me to do?
Oh no, I just curious.
Oh.
I mean, so that you can watch and see what we're actually broadcasting.
Oh.
At first I was gonna put on my iPad, but I decided against it. So now it's here, like that. All right. Okay, so let's start.
Wait, hang on. Let me see if I'll be right back. Wait, can you stop?
Yeah, why?
I'm gonna see if the other room is done. I'm also doing something. That's why I couldn't use that room. Wait, why are you still on? Just turn it off.
What do you mean? What am I?
It's still live.
Okay, it is live. I think if you stop it, it means you have to start over. I mean, we could choose to not show each other. We could do that. I think I can shut you off. You know what I mean? I mean, I could shut us both off. I think. See, like that. Send them to me. I could shut you off too.
Shut me off. Okay.
I mean, no one should be watching us right now, but if you are, you can click on here to interact with us and chat and talk to us because we have a chat thing that you can click on to chat or ask questions. Up here, after you click on this, there's a thing up here you can click to check our chat or question thing. Though I don't have anything in our showcase. Should we put anything on our showcase?
Not right now. Let's just try doing like a normal one.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Mic check.
1 2 1 2.
So this title thing on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I see it when I talk. Is it over yours too?
Say it one more time.
This the bar on the bottom of says Amy and Carl. You only see it under my picture, or is it in yours too?
It's only under your picture.
Isn't that a problem?
Oh. I don't know, so but does it show up like that on YouTube?
It's not that far yet. It's very very behind. So my question is this. So it's possible that they can only see it when I talk? You can do it too. Yeah.
What did Jason say?
He says that we've wasted an hour already.
I know. All right.
But The title heading might only be showing when I talk. So do you not want to add that to yours?
How do I do it? Carl, you just froze. How do I add it to mine?
Out Toolbox. I download as an app. Should we just record? Should we just like forget it?
You said it's a toolbox. Hangout toolbox. Okay, and then is it tagline? Is it tagline one?
Yes.
Okay. Amy and Carl share it all.
You see, I'm showing you my screen so you could see what I wrote. You see it? Right here?
Saved presets.
You see it?
Yeah.
The presets. I'll show you. Wait, I can show you each one like this too. Hold on. Like this. Watch. So there's the first one. Here's the second one. Do you see it on my screen?
Yeah.
Like this. That one. And then it goes to this.
Uh-huh.
And then this. And then this.
So should I have all those?
Yeah. But that means we both have to be changing them all the time.
Please enable. Wait, either lower third on. Oh. All right.
Do you understand how that works?
Yeah, how do I add? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, wait, can you bring them up again so I can see them? It's freezing.
Oh, you know the good thing about this is that when we talk, we have our picture up on them.
Oh yeah, that's great. Wait, so how do you do the decisions? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then how do you do the small part of the decisions?
It's on the tagline.
Is it? Oh. Wait, now I'm so confused.
You wrote Amy and Carl share all on the tagline on the bottom part.
Got it. Okay.
You have 1 minute to finish. Jason is judging us.
That's okay. Judge away. How do I
That's how we never get anything done because all we do is organize.
I said that you never get anything done. That wasn't
Amy and I are the same
That was
person.
not directed at me.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Yes. Save. I did. I don't know what that means. Okay. Amy and Carl share it all. What does it mean, enter a preset title? Oh. Sorry.
Just say Amy and Carl share all under fuck choices instead.
Yeah, it's okay, I got it.
Jason's judging me.
Oh,
Not judging me.
what do you want me to do about it? I'm going as fast as I can. Okay, what's the second one? Roommate roulette?
That's the third one.
Oh, sorry. What's the second one?
Obsess. Do you see it?
I do. Mm-hmm. Oops.
It's the same dinosaur? Very similar though.
And then last one is no bitch. And then last one is roommate roulette. What?
You don't see mine?
Oh.
Rush, roommate roulette sex.
Okay. Wait.
All right. We are live. Welcome. Amy looks confused.
I did. What are you talking about?
Test yours. Test them all, quick.
Oh, why would I? Man.
Yes.
Okay. Jeez. Okay.
Number one.
There's no way to like switch the order, huh? That's listed on your thing.
I just did mine in order.
I know. I figured it out later. Oh well, whatever.
Do the first one. Do the second one. Do the third one. Fourth one. Fifth one.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? I can hear you clicking. Can you hear me clicking when I do it?
Good. No.
Okay.
Maybe this is a laptop. Huh?
Okay. So let's start with yeah. Should we start like that?
Yeah. Yay.
Get the camera off you. It's gonna be on both of us now.
Yay.
So
Opening dance routine.
welcome to
Amy
and Carl share.
Oh, wait,
That's
like Amy and Carl share it all.
I wonder if we can do that. Welcome to.
Amy.
Well, we gotta jump on each other's line. Okay, ready? Go. Welcome to
Amy
and Carl.
share it all.
Okay, whatever.
Later, we'll do it later.
So, in this episode, we have a theme. We are going to be talking about this shit. Right, Amy?
Yes, decisions. Are you deciding on what to talk about?
I was wondering, do you think that we should, when on our intro, we should actually talk about, like, give them more of an intro of who we are, or do we just go straight into, hi, I'm Carl, and this is Amy, and blah, blah, blah?
Well, right now we're just doing this, right? I think we can later tape something and put that as our intro.
For every single beginning?
No, but we can come up with something, tape it, and then we can know to do that again for each new. You know what I mean? What?
Simpsons.
What?
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so, I mean, in this particular case, we're still figuring stuff out. So let's just go through this, and then we can go back and record.
Okay. Let's start over.
Okay.
Oops, change our title. It's wrong. Welcome to
Amy
and Carl
share it all.
So I'm Carl, and this is Amy.
Chang, hi.
And so today, our theme or topic is gonna be basically decisions.
Ding.
Yeah, we don't like decisions. So let's go ahead. Let's start. Decisions.
Okay. Yes, this is it.
Decisions. So Amy, you came across this as an article, right? Okay,
Right.
This is really crazy.
And
No,
it
I
made
just
me
stopped
thought
that, right?
about what?
No, and I was just going back and forth really quick.
Oh. So yeah, I came across this article and I immediately thought of the two of us, and so I wanted to share it with you and get your thoughts about it, because
Yeah.
this is definitely something I've struggled with for like ever, as far as like since I was a little kid. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. It's like the hardest thing. Like in the article I was reading some of it, and it's like basically saying how the more choices there are, the harder it is for everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
There were just a lot of like the main gist that I got from it is that the more choices there are, the harder to make the decisions, that you might actually would have been more satisfied with having less decisions. Like what you chose out of the many decisions might not even be as satisfying as what you would have chose if you had no decisions or
yeah.
very little decisions.
I think one of the things the article talked about was like dating, for instance. Like nowadays, because there are so many like online dating resources, and you can like click through multiple people, even if you decide on like one person to go on a date with, you always have in the back of your mind, but this other person was cuter, smarter, funnier, whatever, and you're never going to be happy with who you have. So then you're not going to ever be with somebody if that's
right. It's like Tinder, like you find a match or whatever, but then you keep flip. Oh, maybe there's somebody else too. Maybe there's somebody else too, and so it's always happening.
right, even on the date.
And they were also saying how that is bad because it builds up expectations, because there's so many choices that, like, if you go to a grocery store and there's 12 different kinds of, I don't know, pasta or something,
Right.
you're like, well, this one has, this is whole wheat, this one is spinach, this one is gluten-free, this one, and so you're trying to pick the best thing for you, but there's so many other factors, and price, there's
yeah, so there's the issue of like dissatisfaction, like whatever you end up choosing, you're gonna not be happy with it because you're gonna always think there could have been another one that was better. And then the other one, which I think happens to me a lot around Christmas, is just not deciding on anything because you're so overwhelmed. Like I love my family, I love my friends, but Christmas shopping is just like the bane of my existence, because I always overanalyze every gift and be like, oh, they would really like this, but I think I saw him with one already, and I don't know if he likes this color, and what about this pattern, and then I don't end up getting anything, and then I feel crappy about that. So yeah.
I have very similar issues. Like growing up, hi, I'm here. I ended up focusing on you so they wouldn't look at me. But anyways, I mean, when I grew up, I was like having a really hard time making decisions when it came to like going to restaurants, and like you open the menu and there's just like a billion words.
Yeah.
Like so many words. Yeah, so overwhelmed I couldn't even read the words because there were so many decisions. There's like so many factors of, wait, how hungry am I? What do I feel like eating? Wait, what's healthy for me? Oh wait, how much does it cost?
Yep.
What else is somebody eating? I want to get the same thing. It's ridiculous, right?
So stupid because you can eat again, right? And but for some reason it's like life or death right that moment.
Well, you want to make the right decisions. That's a big flaw of, I guess, humans, that we don't want to be wrong, or whatever, and so we try to make the right decision, and really it could be arbitrary and we'd still be just as happy, maybe. I don't know. And so what happens a lot when I was growing up was that I'll go to a restaurant, be so overwhelmed and I'll be starving, and then just choose to not order anything, not eat. I'd rather just not eat and starve than have to make a decision.
Wow, really? See, in those cases, I would just usually choose something and not be happy with it. I would still eat something.
Well, if I did that, then I'd be like, man, I should have ordered spaghetti. That happens all the time now. So what I do instead is always have many default choices. By default, this is what I get in a Chinese restaurant. By default, this is what I like to eat. By default, this is my favorite color. By default, everything. Like even the favorite color. I don't know what my favorite color is. I have a default favorite color I chose when I was a kid. What's your favorite color?
Right now, it's like an aquamarine.
Right now. Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. Like, what's your favorite color right now?
Right.
I mean, people make decisions on their favorite color based on enough, what do you call it? Endorsement or no support or enough, what do you call it? That's not the word I was looking for. But enough, well, enough support of that idea will make it end up being their favorite. Like if things keep happening good and it had to do with green, or they, like Kermit the Frog so much, and oh, he happens to be green. I love green apples. Oh, that's green too. I guess my favorite color is green.
Reinforced.
Yeah.
Sorry, just going back to the menu thing. This is why I can never go to restaurants like Cheesecake Factory that had like every cuisine. So you have like the Italian section, the Chinese section, a New American section, and each one had like 12 choices. And it was always just, yeah, I would like run to the bathroom and hyperventilate.
Yeah, choices. Fuck choices.
Yeah, fuck choices.
No, I mean, we like choices, but it really is kind of like, it's like the devil. It's almost like if there's this argument of, having choice and the freedom of choice is really, really good. But then now we're arguing how choice is really, really bad too. And so it's almost like Apple products, the iPhone, it doesn't give you a lot of choices because it's not like not full of third-party software. So you can only do what Apple wants you to do on it. So it's very simple.
Right.
And for me, that's why I choose it actually, because there's less decision making, less personification. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like with a PC computer, I can personalize it to death.
Yeah. Well, what was I gonna say about? I don't think it's a matter of like either like choices or no choices, black or white, like that. I think it's just a matter of like how many choices. Like if I can if I can get somebody to help me narrow it down to like 3 choices, and then from those 3 I can usually pick one. But if it's out of like 12, then I can't do it. So I think it's good to have some choices, but just not an overwhelming number,
Well, I think that's the thing that we do is, though, when we have these decisions or choices, that we have to use oh my God, I can't say the word right now. Deductive method. Like, do you have a deductive method on how to, narrow down your choices so you could choose?
No, not really.
That's by your feelings. That's a whole other thing too. There's all these other factors that could be scientific or not, or just how you feel about something, and it's like I narrow it down by, I don't know, all those things.
Right. Well, okay, so like for instance, with food, sometimes I'll try to just taste it in my mouth. I imagine like what it would taste like, and if that's something that I feel like tasting right then. If it's something that an outfit, for instance, I'll try to like imagine what I would look like in it. So I try to like play out short scenarios of each option if it's doable.
Like
I'm sure not every option. What?
Like looking into the future a little bit.
Sort of, yeah. But speaking of future, I don't know if, this article made it seem like a lot of people go through this, but I think I had it especially hard because my experience was that growing up, my dad, immigrated to the U.S. and he constantly said, you have to make sure to make the right choice. You have to go to the right college so that you can have a good life. Otherwise, everything's going to suck. So he lived with a lot of regret. And so I think that really affected how I saw decisions. It was very much like this is going to be either a good life or a bad life based on what you decided. I don't know if you had any kind of experience like a formative experience like that made it really hard for you to make decisions. You just have a hard time making decisions.
Something to it. I'm adding something to this. Look, watch here. I'll show you what I added. Oh no, it didn't show the whole thing. Choose then fuck it.
Yeah.
Right? Right? That's the problem.
So, which I think leads over into our next topic, obsessed.
Freaking obsessing over shit all the time.
Like really, really little, silly, stupid things. like for me, like I'll find out that I've wasted 3 hours on the internet trying to find the lowest price of something. So I made a decision of what I wanted to get, but now I have to compare it across all these different websites to make sure it's like the best price and like free shipping and it's the color I want. But it ends up being like, I think maybe $1, $5 difference. And well, I wasted 3 hours.
It's like all connected because we're obsessing over making the right decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The right decision. I mean, that I think that's like explains a lot of how I've grown up or how I think growing up is trying to make the right decision for everything. Like I don't want to be wrong, and what's the definitive answer of certain things so that I can always make that same decision and never go wrong. But that's impossible.
Just the idea that there is a right or wrong decision as opposed to just a decision, you know, neutral. It's just whatever you end up choosing. But yeah, there's very much that feeling of pressure that to do the right, like pick the right one, right?
No, but what we gotta do is just let it go. Right?
Like Frozen. This is what you
But it's hard. We don't always remember to do that. I mean, sometimes choices or obsessing over making a choice is more important than other times. Like I think if you're particularly happy at the moment, you can make easier decisions. I think actually that's a huge factor in why I can't make decisions. Is if I'm not happy, if I'm depressed, I can't make any decisions. If I'm very confident and happy, I can make decisions.
Right. I think it ties into like, if I'm feeling unhappy and I'm trying to make a choice, I desperately want to find something that'll bring me up, that'll make me happier. Versus like if I'm already happy, then it's kind of like, you know, I'll just go with whatever and it's not as big of a deal, right? But like, it's the value of the decision. What can it make me happier, you know? I think also I obsess a lot about like specific incidences. Like if something happened at work or like over at a friend's house, and then I like played over and over in my mind. It was like, do they think that I said this? Or like, did they misunderstand what I meant? Like, I play it over and over like a movie, right? And just like rewind, play, rewind, play.
Yeah, I mean, I think I only ever do that if yeah, I guess we only ever really do that is if we have any potential regret. Like if we thought we could have done better at an audition or
exactly. That's
or
exactly what I was
somebody on the subway, you know, we happened to brush them and you know in the wrong way and they were really pissed off at us and started yelling at us and we just stood there looking like an idiot and we're like thinking, man, I should have said something or whatever, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's like what's it called? That's like stairway wit. Do you know what I mean? It's that thing where they say like you're in a situation and then you leave and then you're thinking like, oh, I should have said this, and it's something really smart and
yes.
But it's
an afterthought's always better. My auditions afterthought are also really good too. You know? But it's like I don't know. We dwell on things that are most of the time is unuseful. You know, it deters us.
Yeah, it doesn't ultimately benefit. You're right. So I try to remind myself about that when I am obsessing about something. I try to think, okay, is this really going to matter in an hour, in a day, in a week?
Yeah, it's true.
If it doesn't, then yeah.
Someone I think once said about like the way I organize my comics and stuff, or how I used to organize my comics because I don't as much anymore, is that you just spend all that time organizing, obsessing over organizing, right? And there's two things. One, it's procrastinating from living.
Yes.
Doing something that you're not even sure you're gonna need in the future. Because why are you organizing all that stuff? Right. For the potential of maybe having to sell them or just having it organized for the future. But for what? Are you going to sell them, Carl? I don't know. So they're saying you're wasting all this time organizing for something eventual that may not even occur.
Right. Okay.
So it's like procrastinating on two different levels, because at the moment you're wasting time, not living presently, and then you're doing stuff that you don't need to do for the future either.
Right. Oh, I never thought about it that way. I was organizing the I think this is a great way to segue into our next topic of roommate. So the way this came up is that, like, you know, we've always talked about how awesome it would be if we could totally get like a big house and all of us could live together. And I really do think that would be great. But one thing that occurred to me was that I know that you're like super, super neat and clean, and like you like things a certain way. Wait, why do you make that face? Yeah. And I'm not as much. And I was thinking, like, oh man, like I would hate to have our friendship be affected because of this. But you hear about it, right? So many people who live together, they started out as friends, but they end up like hating each other because they can't, their lifestyles are so different.
Wait, are you really messy?
I'm not really messy, but I make piles. So I have neat piles. And I know where everything is, but it's, part of it is like because I keep everything just in case I might need it one day.
Well, no, I mean, I'm kind of a rat packer. Is that what they call it? Rat packer?
Oh, the rat pack. Oh, there's like no, pack rat.
Thank you. I mean, I keep a lot of stuff and I organize in the same way. It's organized in your own way. If I asked you to find something, you would know where it is, even though it might look like a mess, right?
Yeah, but
if you leave dishes out, you know, in the sink or something, is that what you mean? Or like
sometimes,
you leave all over the table?
Like I might leave dishes for a while and then I'll do them all at one time, like that. Versus like maintenance, which I think you're really good at. You just kind of like take care of it.
A little bit more about maintenance. You know, like I'd rather clean as I go. Like if I make a mess, I clean right away. Like, okay, maybe there's one initial time where I clean heavily, clean it, make it immaculate. And then as every day goes, like, oh, I found some hair that fell out of my hair, or, you know, something dirty, I just clean it up. I just ate something, I clean that up. And so it's kind of like I never have to do another heavy cleaning.
Right.
Frequently, I guess.
Yeah, no, and I think that that's the more practical way of approaching cleaning, for instance. But for me, I think I go through spurts of like manic energy where like it'll get to a point where like I can't deal with it anymore, and then I just have to clean, and then I clean everything, and like it's you know an all day affair or whatever. But it requires me reaching that point before I'll do it, which you know.
All of this is connected to what we've been talking about with obsessing too. Like even with mine, with the maintenance, that's an obsession. Like, oh, you know, I cleaned it, now I'm trying to maintain it to make it, you know, just as clean as it was before. So I just happen to, you know, drop a little piece of food or whatever on the table and I'll have to clean it. Not that no one else would, but I'm just making a stupid example. But, you know what I mean? Just cleaning as I go all the time is a little obsessive, and you might end up cleaning more, and that's also, that could be a procrastinating thing when you're thinking, I could just clean all at one time instead of cutting in between everything that I'm doing to clean something else. So it takes me longer to do things because I'm not just focusing on getting one thing done, because in the middle of getting one thing done, I'm cleaning this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, and doing this. But I mean, as far as roommates though, like I have housemates, and I mean, we haven't argued, but we've you know, confronted each other about our habits or our what we're comfortable with.
Right.
With cleaning and how we want to live, and I don't like that. It's like living with a parent, you know, or something. You have your own style of when you like to clean. Like if you like to clean all at once when it gets crazy dirty. I like to clean as I go. So I guess that would make it difficult if you had roommates that were complete opposite, because then you would always be butting heads.
Well, my friend Jeanette, you know Jeanette, she recommended that if I'm going to have like piles, for instance, I keep that within my personal space. And then any area that's like a common area, just be respectful of like the other people who live there and you know, keep it a certain way. And let me just clarify, I don't let it get like crazy dirty, okay? I just mean like it's not, I don't want anybody to think I'm not a, what's that show called where like, oh, Hoarders. Yeah, the Hoarders show. Like I don't have like last week's pizza sitting on my floor or anything, okay? So just to clarify.
You had major roommate issues. I mean, you don't have to deal with that anymore. You actually live with somebody. I mean, you don't consider.
Yeah, no. But I was just thinking about when I did, like when I first moved to New York, for instance, I definitely did like the Craigslist thing, and it was such a crapshoot, like who you would get. But because I wasn't friends with them, I didn't care as much, you know, versus like with your friend, like, are you willing to risk your friendship, like potentially risk your friendship if it doesn't work out, you know, like people get, you know, so yeah.
On each other's nerves, and all of a sudden it's like, I don't want to see this person all the time. Versus if you're not friends, hopefully, you know, you just keep to yourself. You don't have, this is the thing, I don't want to have to talk to anybody I don't feel like talking to at the time, even if it's a roommate. I don't want to have to say hi. I don't want to see your face. I don't want you to see me sometimes. You know what I mean? I want to be invisible. I don't want to have to feel like I have to say, hey, hi, good morning, how you doing? I'm at my own house. I don't want to have to do that. You know what I mean? I'm in my PJs, in my bedroom, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not in a world where I should say hi to people to be nice. I don't want to have to be nice at home.
Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck being nice. We're too nice already out in the real world. You know, I don't want to feel like I have to be nice in my own place.
That's right. Yeah. So
I
was gonna say, like, yeah. So if you come over, don't expect me to say hi. If I'm expecting you, then I guess I'll say hi.
Okay, thanks.
If I'm not expecting you, I might not.
Don't come over.
So, I mean, I think we could wrap it up now if you'd like, right?
Yeah, I think so. That was good.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. So this week was decisions. So we went through that whole game of decisions, obsessions, and having roommates and stuff. So what do you guys think about that? If you have anything to say about that, or you want to add a comment below, feel free to add a comment and we'll respond if we can. Otherwise, please like the video and subscribe to our channel, and I don't know, find us on Twitter and Facebook. Amy's Twitter handle is
Miss Temptation with ASIAN.
And mine is, I'm gonna write it down right here.
Yeah.
Right here at Carl K.
Wait.
You just click on the thing that you were on and then type it up on the top. But yeah, I'm at Carl K. Lee, and I also do a blog at kcrrlives at .wordpress.com. So thank you for checking out this episode, and we'll probably be back again next week for another topic.
Wait, did that show up? Did it work?
I think you need to check. Oh, I see it. You wrote on the bottom half.
Oh no! Wait.
Okay.
I got this. Okay. Oh, damn.
Got it? You got it?
Yeah. Bam! Right?
Yeah. Wait, that's not how it is on Twitter, though, is it?
It's at Miss Temptation. Oh, it's all one word. Okay.
Yeah, you should put it in one word so they get it.
How do you edit?
Yeah.
Please stand by for technical difficulties.
Well, in any case.
As Amy tries to figure this out.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Amy, you got yours up now?
Did it go? No. Dang it.